Good morning. It's December 13th, and this morning is Huntersville Half Marathon, and I am an official 1:30 half marathon pacer. But I'm doing an extended warm-up because I'm training for a 50K, so I'm gonna get 22 or 23 miles in today. Wanted to turn the camera on so we could catch some of these Christmas lights before the sun comes up and we can't see them anymore. So right now I am just checking my watch here, about 5 miles in to my extended warm-up. The Huntersville Half Marathon also has the Holiday Hustle 10K as part of the event. So I'm running the 10K course nice and easy, and probably will do an additional couple of miles before the half marathon start in Brookdale Village, where the race starts, so that I'm at 20 or 21 miles by the time the race ends. And then I'm gonna head back onto the course for a cool down, see if I can catch some of my other friends who will be on course, who might have some other goals for the day, or link up with some other pace groups. That'll be a nice easy cool down, because 1:30 pace, 6:52 per mile, 4:15 per kilometer, that's still a good clip. So it's going to be a nice deep dig today. I am wearing the On CloudBoom Strike, which was the shoe that viewers chose in the poll that I released yesterday. So it's a good long day shoe. I'll check in with you guys in the course. It's a pretty morning sky.
Down with 90 seconds left.
It's all right. We're here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5 seconds.
Nice. A little quick. Always a little quick.
Yeah. I mean, is it even a race if you don't do that?
First real hill. Mile 3, 20:33, dead on at a 6:51 pace.
Good job, guys. Good job. We got water here.
And then immediate right. Yep, watch this car up. Right turn. Repeater.
Good job, guys. Mile 6, 41:10. It's dead on.
Come on.
130. There you are.
Thought you were running with us, Yara.
We do now, Matt.
Lampersky. What's up, man? It's good to see you.
At this point around mile 11, all of the people who had been targeting 90 minutes had either run out ahead of us or had fallen off behind us.
I'll be right in front of us.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go!
perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah.
Another ruck coming in. Great job out there this morning. William Lee, half marathon. Jason Elliott, great job. 10K run.
Look at this big ass metal. I guess it's a coaster too, but it's more like a hot plate. Oh, hey. Oh, hey.
Sorry.
No, don't
Super
be.
excited.
Don't be.
He's been cheering everyone on.
Ah, what a good boy. Hey, little buddy. Oh, hey. All right, done pacing the Huntersville Half Marathon. Came in at 1:29 low, and added about 3 miles or so afterwards, and 8 miles before. So good 24-ish mile day. Feeling pretty good. Still pretty chilly out here. Look at the size of this metal. Man, that is huge. But even as a pacer, happened to win my age group. It's good to be old. So I got a couple of extra t-shirts. Also won the Hardcore Hill Challenge, which is a race within a race. And it's basically a 200-meter hill, steep, straight up, that has a timing mat at the beginning and at the end. I decided to go hard on the Hardcore Hill, and won that for my age group as well. So that's why I've got a whole bunch of extra crap. All right, we'll do a shoe talk about the CloudBoom Strike when I get warmer. Hey buddy, I bet you guys think you weren't gonna see Khan in this video, but here he is. So say hi to Khan. Anyway, we are here on a walk, and I will spend this time on the walk to do a little shoe talk. We are talking about the On CloudBoom Strike, which is what I used to pace the Huntersville Half Marathon today. And I also ran a total of 24 miles in this shoe. This shoe I think is best suited for the marathon. I guess half marathon as well. I have raced half marathons in it, but it definitely favors the longer course. For what I was planning to do today, I was definitely planning on using a long course shoe. If you're familiar with my shoe matrix, then I classify super shoes into short duration shoes, like the Streakfly Takumi Sen 361 degrees Miro, all-rounders, which are kind of mid-course shoes, like the Vaporfly and Adios Pro 4 and Endorphin Pro series, things that are between 30 and 90 minutes but could also do a marathon. And then long course shoes, which specialize in the marathon but could also do a half marathon, or maybe something longer than a marathon, like an ultra, like a fast 50K, or maybe even a road 50 miler or something. That's important because some of the shoes that I put on the shoe pole are shoes I'm considering for my upcoming 50K, and this is one of them. Now the 50K I'm doing is on an unpaved surface, or it's about 80% unpaved, I should say. What are you looking for, Con? Hold on a second, we got a biker up here. But even though it's mostly unpaved, it's a pretty smooth unpaved surface, or I should say it's not technical. It's pretty much almost a dirt road or gravel road. So we would use road shoes for that unless it was raining. And then I have a pair of trail super shoes that I'm in the process of redoing right now. Said all that to say, this shoe felt great after 24 miles. It's not the fastest shoe, but it is one of the more supportive super shoes, especially if you're just holding a constant pace. And I was doing 13 of today's miles at a 6:52 pace. The other miles I was doing more in the 8-minute range. And I'm looking to do 31 miles in the low 7-minute range, or 7 flat maybe. And I think this shoe would be great for that. The only caveat is the upper. The upper is kind of fussy. Once you get it dialed in, it works just fine. But it definitely, you can see I've changed the laces out. It definitely takes some fussing with. The midsole, however, is it's very nice. It's like not the most high energy bouncy. It's kind of supportive. It's a PIBA midsole that almost feels more like a TPEE. So it has that, I've heard other reviewers call it kind of a meaty bounce. Not in regards to this shoe, but in regards to some TPEE midsoles. And it really kind of has that meaty bounce flavor to it, where there's some bounce to it, there's some cushion, but you definitely, you're not going to bottom out in this shoe. I considered
switching out the drop-in with the drop-in from the Elliott Racer, the ATPU drop-in, which I've done during an experiment video where I kind of traded them back and forth, and it did have a lot more energy and a lot more bounce that way, but it was a little less supportive. So I went with the proprietary drop-in today, and I am wearing my thicker weight trail socks, mainly because this shoe has a little bit more room. So, hey, what's up, Mike? All right. Mainly because this shoe has a little bit more room, but also because those socks are a little bit warmer and it's a cold day. So thanks for following along while I was pacing some people to their goals at the Huntersville Half Marathon, and for joining Con and me on our little midday walk. We're gonna have some more content coming your way. I have to do my shoe superlatives for the year still, so I'm going to get a video together for that. Next week, though, I will be racing a 10K in Charlotte, a pretty hilly 10K, but hopefully still fast. And I plan to wear the Mizuno Hyperwarp Pure for that and give it an honest-to-goodness race test and really complete that review. I'll see you guys soon. And don't forget to like, subscribe, ding the bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next run.